Welcome into TuddyTalk. I'm Devin.
I'm Gifford.
And it is week 10. Can you believe it?
It's the year's gone by so fast.
We're well over the halfway point. Apologies again. We missed a week. Sorry. Gonna happen again probably. But, more than halfway through the year. That means the trade deadline is rapidly approaching. So look out for that. Should be next week. So get all of your trades out while you can right now. Make your solidified team. Otherwise, you got the waiver wire. And really, what's on the waiver wire now?
I might turn off my notifications this week because the amount I'm about to get is ridiculous.
I'm excited. Let's start throwing out some more trades. It's been a really good trade year. We know that because of how the power rankings have changed so much and how a lot of different teams have changed so much.
Yes.
Let's look at the buys this week. Okay, so It's a big bye week. A lot of players are out. We have the Cincinnati Bengals, we have the Dallas Cowboys, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Tennessee Titans. So if you have any of those guys, make sure they are on your bench. I know I sure do because a
lot of heavy hitters out this week.
A lot of heavy hitters. Just the Chiefs and Bengals alone.
Right.
And you throw in the Cowboys. Shoot. Anyway, moving to the competition for, let's see, we'll go with Week 8, that was Bad Read, the team with the most points under their weekly projection, and that goes to Paris. She was under by 30 points. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, that is her third win this year. She already has $30 back in her pocket. Like, come on.
Halfway there.
You don't need to make the playoffs, Paris. Just trade away your players. Look at your trades, Paris. Look at your trades, please.
Oh.
Moving to
some breaking news here that hasn't been discovered.
Well, breaking to everybody, including Paris, apparently, because she hasn't checked it, or she just hasn't declined it. It's still there, still waiting. Moving to week 9, that was Tuddy Party. That was the team with the most total touchdowns, and that went to Nate pretty handily. I think he got 12 touchdowns total.
I got a front row seat to that.
4 alone to Sam Darnold. Crazy. And, I mean, the next closest, I think, had 7 or 8. It wasn't even close. Nate, congratulations on your $10 there.
Yep.
Week 10, we had to call an audible. Okay, so this was kick and pray, which was the longest attempted field goal. And unfortunately, or fortunately for whoever you are, we do not have kickers in this league anymore. I don't know what we did last year. I guess I could look at the podcast maybe. I don't know if we even had that. But yeah, called an audible. Now it is passing. Now it is passion for catching.
A little
passion
tongue
for
twister.
catching. And that is the team with the most total receptions. So we will be manually going through, counting everybody's catches. And with the winner of that gets $10. So good luck for everybody.
Nice.
Moving to the waiver of the week. And I mean, there weren't really that many big splash plays. It's kind of gone downhill. At this point, week 10, there's not much left. However, big bye week for Matt Apple has him desperate for a tight end, it looks like. Colston Loveland of the Chicago Bears went for $47, which, I mean, if you have it, go ahead and spend it because there's not many more opportunities.
I mean, if you have money left, if you see someone you like, might as well get it now.
Yeah, blow your load. It's time to stop edging.
Wow.
Tatani tried to spend $15 on that one. Did not quite get it there. You got to put a little more passion in that. Moving to the trade of the week, and I guess it's Tatani and Sammy there. They had a decent one. Alvin Kamara goes back to Tatani.
Oh, I saw that.
And Christian Watson, Christian Watson goes over to Sammy. So, I mean, it's big in the way that you call Alvin Kamara a big player now. He's on the back half of his career. Christian Watson could turn it around. He's just coming back from, what was it, his ACL?
Yes,
it was a big
like
injury, but he's coming back. Who knows if that wide receiver room is so messed up. I never know who's going to go off. So
me neither.
Could be a good one. The only other contender for trade of the week that we had was me and you, which was a 7th for Bishal Tootin.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is pretty good too. I guess it has long-term implications.
Not really.
No, but that's it. Those are the two for this week. And Yeah, I guess that's what we have before power rankings. Do you have anything to say?
No, I'm speechless. Really.
Sorry, I'm kind of just taking this one over.
No, go ahead, man. There's not much to talk about.
Moving to our power rankings of week 10.
Number 12.
At number 12, moving down one, we have Eric.
Eric, it is. I don't want. First off, I just don't want you to get the hint that we're doing podcasts whenever you win, and we don't record, so we don't bump you up in the rankings. Unfortunately, you lost the worst team in the league, so we got bumped you down, and those injuries are just killer, man. Plus, you're gonna get deducted some points for having 4 tight ends on one team, which is
Four
egregious.
decent tight ends, 4 startable tight ends
Right.
on this man's team, and he's starting 3 right
This
now.
is the reason why Colson Loveland is getting $47 spent on him like a stripper, right?
That's
Salivating
insane,
over
man.
a tight end.
Crazy. What, Kincaid, Kittle, Ertz, and Jake Ferguson? Come on, man.
Use some of that for trade bait, at least to improve your team.
Do
Fuck.
something, man. 'Cause-
Somebody needs a tight end.
And your running backs need help there. You need some help at wide receiver. Jefferson's fantastic, but he can't do it alone.
Diggs is starting to come on a little bit.
A little bit. Brees, unfortunately, did not get traded this week.
Such a bummer, man.
Man, I feel bad for him. He should have. He needs a new change of scenery.
I
Did just
agree.
score 35 last week, though, so good for him. What else is there to say about your team, man? You got Daniel Jones. That's good.
He looked like the actual Daniel Jones last week, though, against the Steelers.
He did. They found a way to nerf him.
Right.
I don't know how, but I guess we'll see if that continues this week.
We shall see.
Number 11.
Moving up one and moving to the number 11 spot, we have Tatani.
Tatani, the past 2 weeks, statistically, you have been the most inconsistent manager in the league. You've gone from 140 to barely winning at 70-something points. I don't know off the top of my head. But you have a decent lineup, man. Harvey is really starting to emerge and go for that starting spot. Tucker Kraft was a big hit.
Tucker Kraft just scored like 30 points last week, and unfortunately, he will no longer be scoring you any more points going forward.
Was a top 3 tight end in this league, and he is now out, so that is unfortunate.
R.I.P.
You know what? Like, even though Jaden is going to be out a substantial amount of time, if Debo is somewhat healthy, he should get all the targets because everybody on the Commanders are hurt. I don't know if you've seen the list of the Commanders' injuries.
Yeah.
It's half the team.
It's not good.
So if Debo is 65% healthy, he's going to get peppered with targets.
When's the last time that he played with Jaden, though?
Well, he's not going to play with Jaden because
Not
Jaden's
anymore.
out.
Yeah, I know. Because, I mean, he hasn't scored over 7 points since week 5, Debo. He's been pretty rough, too.
Yep.
Let's see. Joe Flacco's on bye. Big hit for you. But you got Drake May. You'll be fine. Your team, I mean, you said it best yourself. In the year that you are tanking, you might not even get 12th. And that's crazy to me.
Right.
Yeah, so there's not much else to say there.
Number 10.
Moving down 7 spots. A little controversial, but, I mean, you just had a very controversial week.
Mr. 57 points.
10th is Tommy.
Tommy, we have been writing this for a while. The hole started to open up when I beat you 2 weeks ago. I got that win, and ever since then, your team has started to go down a little bit. You need to trade for a wide receiver if you want to make any shot at the title this year. Bijan and Jonathan Taylor, their backs are broken, Mike Tyson style, and I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to carry you, man. You need to make a move by the deadline, or else your dreams are basically over with.
Yeah, we discussed it a little bit before the podcast. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen again. The Taylor and Bijan both getting the low scores. I think both of them scored under 13 this week.
Right.
Not going to happen again, probably. Patrick Mahomes is on bye this week, so I do think that you're going to lose again this week. Spoilers for the later segment that we do.
Predictions.
Yeah, that one. The team other than those 3 are just not good. And that's where we're at with your team, unfortunately. Like you said, we need to see you get a wide receiver before we bring you back up in the power rankings.
You were on a Colts-like run, and that might have just stopped.
We'll see. See if everybody can take notes from the Steelers.
Right.
Number 9.
Go ahead. Number 9.
Number 9 is myself. As so similar as the weather outside, it has been dark and rainy days. For me, I was projected over 110 points this week. I scored 75. It's just been the story of underachievements the whole season. DK's been in the league for 7 years and still can't fucking figure it out. He's just not the guy you want him to be. When my best player scores 5 points, there's not really much to say about that.
No.
So it was an off week. Kudos to Nate for taking advantage of that. But yeah, I'm just hoping, I'm glad that everybody's still in the race. And I hope, all I can hope is that my players pick it up because it's been a long season.
You said you're glad that everybody's in the race?
Yeah, so I'm glad I'm still in the... I shouldn't be in the race.
I guess
shouldn't...
If you look at it like that, yeah.
I shouldn't be in the race still, but, I still have hope.
And this week, buys are taking a hit on you. You got both Kareem and Javonte out on bye.
Yep. Tune for 2 touchdowns this week.
I hope so.
Banking on it.
I really do. I do hope that Tune can turn it around. Not necessarily this week against Brittany, but, that's fine.
Number 8.
Moving up 2 spots into number 8. Paris, that is where we're placing you.
Paris, I take back about Tatani about being the most bipolar team this year. You have been the most bipolar team this year by far. How you scored almost 120 with that lineup last week is bananas. But hey, Brock Bowers, that's what we expect from him, damn near on a weekly basis. I'm glad he was able to have a game like that this season because I don't know if that's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Without the knee brace, he looks a lot better.
He does. Derrick Henry is, double digits again. You like to see that, Lamar, you love to see him healthy. But that's where it stops because the rest of your team, Hubbard is now a backup. Tyrone Tracy, ass.
He's garbage. Zay Flowers is, you never know when he's going to go off.
You never know. And Igbuka, after the injury, has not quite been the same.
Yeah,
he's slowed down
what the heck?
Considerably.
Since week 5, he hasn't scored over 10 points.
Baker has also been a little sluggish since
Baker's
then.
gone.
So, Paris, maybe look at Devin's trade. I don't know what he sent you, but also Harvey is starting to look like he's taking over the backfield against JK. So if you want any hope of sneaking into the playoffs, I think you need to make a move here. Kind of similar to Tommy. I think you really do.
I'll say it out loud. It was Dak, Kenneth, and Monty for Henry and Lamar. So, I don't know. Look at it. Paris, you're the only one that can make this decision. Also, J.K. Dobbins. We didn't really mention him, but he's been okay. This past 4 weeks hasn't been great, but it's J.K. Dobbins. J.K.
tends to do that. He'll come out of the season, damn, this is who I was supposed to be my whole career, blah blah blah, and then somewhere within the season he'll slow down. I don't know if it's because of his 4 ACL surgeries or whatever he's had.
I think that's a likely reason.
He starts off hot, but he usually tends to slow down. But yeah.
Number 7.
Moving to number 7, we have Brittany, and she's moving down 2 spots since the last power rankings.
Brittany, this is the biggest compliment we can give you because being 3-6 at number 7 just shows how talented your team really is.
This team should be scoring, man. Bill kills me every time I look at him.
Arguably, last week, probably your most crushing defeat with Scott scoring 120 to beat you, which... I think
he went over 130.
Honestly, if I had your team, I would honestly reconsider retiring for fantasy football because it'd be so frustrating. I would be so frustrated. But this week, you have most of your playmakers in. You got Amon-Ra, Achane still in there. Sutton.
Chase Brown is the one on bye this week for you.
Which, you could skip on him for this week. So
he's been pretty good the last 3 weeks. 13, 24, 15.
Joe Flacco effect.
Yeah, it's the Flacco effect.
but you'll be fine.
She is asking herself, Caleb Williams or Baker Mayfield this week. Baker gets New England, so that could be a tough one. He also hasn't been good since week 6.
Caleb also confuses me too, because
Caleb's also very up and down.
The Bengals are a weak team, but he played so poorly against the Ravens, a depleted Ravens, that
True.
I don't know.
And he gets the Giants this week.
I would go with Caleb probably, and I'm helping you out here. I think, Caleb's coming off a 40-point game. So.
Yeah, but it's a toss-up, man. Those two, that's a hard decision to make. I hope you make the right one. Dobbs.
He's been fine.
Fine, yeah. Shakir, didn't he score a touchdown this week? No, he did not. He scored it last week. 7 points. Dude, inconsistencies left and right. How's Amon-Ra? He's been great. He's the number 4 wide receiver.
Tyler Warren, great.
Yeah, no. I've been saying with Bill, let's bring it back to him real quick. He had everything line up for him this year, and it just hasn't worked. He had Eckler go down. He had Brian Robinson get traded. He has had just everything. Jaden Daniels went down, so you'd think maybe he'd get a lot more of the plays. Nothing. Bill has been garbage.
This is the final straw, basically, because half the offense is out. This is Bill's offense. He can't
carry it.
If Bill doesn't take over here, then
yeah, it's unfortunate. Sorry, I was all in on him too. I might have led you astray at the beginning of the year.
Number 6.
Number 6, moving up 2 spots, we have Scott.
Scott, a very, very impressive win this week.
Monangai scored 23 points.
Does he take over the backfield?
Over Swift? I don't know, because when Swift has been playing, he's been decent.
I agree.
It's tough. I don't know if he takes it over, but I do think that they take snaps from each other, so that could be actually bad for both of them.
I actually, with Gibbs on my team, I watched the Vikings-Lions game, and I felt so bad that Aaron Jones got hurt, because he actually looked really good.
Yeah.
He looked like old Aaron Jones, and then he is hammy. So,
yeah.
I don't know if he is playing this week.
Yeah, Swift has been nice. He's been good since week 1.
Is he starting Jackson Dart? Oh, no, Bo Nix.
No, Bo Nix is starting right now.
Bo Nix is consistent on a weekly basis.
And he gets the Raiders on Thursday night. I think he should be just fine.
You'd think so.
Charbonnet's been getting a lot of work. Unfortunately, not turning that into a lot of points.
No. Touchdown dependent back.
Yeah.
Waddle.
Drake London.
Oh, London, career.
Scored almost 40 points last week.
A career game for Drake London.
Good for him.
For sure.
He's very boom or bust. He either scores below 10 or above 20 this year.
Well, look at his quarterback.
That's true.
Jalen Waddle, solid.
Yeah. You got Musgrave now.
He's
new
finna
tight end. You think so?
I mean,
he's not the same athlete though.
You don't think
Kraft.
so? Okay.
I don't think so. I think he's good, but I don't think he's as good. Henderson finally got above 10 points. Good for him. And then Williams, I think, didn't he score a touchdown? Yes,
yeah,
he's the one that scored the touchdown. Finally, got over 14 points. Good for him. Yeah, your big buy this week is CeeDee Lamb, which, to be honest, I don't think that's going to affect too much this week. Yes, he's fantastic. Yes, he's one of the best wide receivers, but I think your team is solid enough to survive his bye week.
I agree.
Yeah.
Number 5.
At number 5, take it away.
Moving up 2 spots, I'm going to be putting myself right here. And that's really because I brought it to one of the top teams in the league this last week, barely squeaking out a win. Like we said in the chat, Dak tried to give it away at the very end. Threw that interception. We were sitting there watching the game. I said, watch him throw an interception at this very last second. It's going to make me lose. But luckily, I was up by 3, and I barely won. So I'm sorry, Chris. Unfortunately, it has to happen to some people. Luckily, it wasn't me for the first time in forever. It's usually me, unfortunately. I still think my team's good. Rico has really turned it on. Kenneth Walker needs to start turning it on. Rome, though. Man, he's been tough since the bye. He scored 17.
Not in a good way. He hasn't been tough in a good way.
No, he's been tough to watch. Quentin Johnston, he's been okay, but he's not as good as I want him to be. He's now finally down to wide receiver 16 after being wide receiver 4 for a minute there.
Yep.
Trey McBride looks really good with Jacoby Brissett, so that's really nice to see. 4 touchdowns in 4 weeks or something like that? 4 touchdowns in 3 weeks.
Number 1 tight end in the league. There we go.
Golly, that's good to see. And now Kyler Murray is on IR, so
Nice.
Jacoby's going to be starting. Oh, not nice.
Fuck you, Apple.
Damn. Fair. Puka, he's back. Unfortunately, questionable again, so maybe he's gone again.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. If Puka stays healthy, there's a very high chance you win the chip. Your chances on winning the championship depends on that man right there.
100%. This is... I am Puka or die.
Yes.
And right now, it feels like I've been dying this year so far.
I still have hope for Saquon because I feel like they're going to need to start bullying teams toward the end of the season to prove that they're the champs.
Need to,
I think he has to pick it up at some point.
At some point, he finally scored a long touchdown. 2 weeks ago, something like that.
He did. First play of the game.
And then we said it before, the Flacco effect. Man, T. Higgins. Woo! Last couple games, 18, 12, and then 33 this last week.
You love to see it, man.
Love to see that. Again, 4 touchdowns in 3 weeks. That's really nice.
Way to hold him.
I was never going to drop T.
I would have gotten rid of him in the third
100%, but that's not how I play it. I'm a little too stingy. I mean, who was that I kept for the Titans guy? Titans receiver?
Treylon.
I kept Treylon Burks for so long, and it just never paid off.
Especially after AJ left, you were like, it's time.
It's time. Yeah, no, but that just didn't happen, and that's how I coach my teams. Unfortunately, I'm loyal to a fault, and it stabs me in the heart every year.
You give him a chance to develop. I respect that.
I do. I give him a development year. Anyway, but yeah, my team's still solid. Unfortunately, we just don't have the record that shows that. And I think it's about time we start turning that around. We had a really nice win last week. Let's keep it going. Now we get Tatani coming up.
Number 4.
Moving to number 4 and down 3 spots is going to be Matt Apple.
Apple, we raved about how good your team was when you were ranked number 1. The reason you are still at number 4 after 2 straight losses is because your team is solid, man. Judkins comes back this week. It looks like Garrett Wilson is in your lineup. Looks like he's going to come back this week. Marv looks 9-day. Kyler, no Kyler. Marv looks...
Jacoby.
He looks like Marv. That's the Marv that I expected when I first drafted him last year and then kept him for this year. That's who I wanted. So...
Yeah.
You know, Lad is starting to wake up just a little bit. Not quite the Lad you'd like for him to be, but
yeah.
CMC, is CMC. Devontae has picked it up the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
You just dropped your load on Colston. So hopefully he can repeat what he did last week, 30 points. So, good for him.
He dropped 30 last week?
He got 30 last week.
Holy shit, man.
The Bears and the Bengals, that game was crazy.
I didn't realize he scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, because Rome didn't do shit. That's why.
Well, I thought DJ Moore DJ Moore did some
Yeah.
stupid shit too. But
now BTJ has Jacoby Myers to compete with over for Jacksonville.
BTJ ain't going to be effective till Waldron leaves there. They got to fire Shane Waldron, and
That's fair.
he'll be BTJ again.
Your biggest bye week this week is Travis Kelce. Your only bye this week is Travis Kelce, hence the whole tight end thing.
I'm also going to give you bonus points because Apple did mention this to me.
Mm-hmm.
2 of his keepers, out of the lottery, have been trash, and he's still been this good with the Jaden Daniels Terry situation. So
Yeah.
and we thought that was going to be a great stack this year. So
I think everybody did. I thought Apple with his... Well, because he was supposed to be the first overall pick, but he was so nice and gave you Jahmyr Gibbs.
like I didn't have to give up, Mr. Terminator over here
true.
to get it.
CMC has been just turning back the clock. I just saw the little stat that said he hasn't reached over 18 miles an hour this year. He's been super slow, but he's still scoring a hell of a lot.
You can't tell me that you would have expected him to have another productive season like this.
No, I didn't think he would be this productive, but I also didn't think that the 49ers would have nobody on offense.
No.
So, I don't know.
Number 3.
Anyway, moving up 6 spots. Crazy. Nate, 3. You are in number 3. Oh my God. You are the power rank of 3 this week, Nate.
Nate, my back is bruised. You whipped the hell out of me this week, man.
I can't say weird shit, but you can.
he whipped me.
He sure did.
He whipped me this week.
Bent you over, man.
We're not gonna say the word because Nate is not racist. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say the word, but you whipped me like a government mule, and 12 touchdowns this week, man. Yeah, you love to see it.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row, you brought the paddle out and you bent over your opponents. I'm not gonna say
bend you over.
Yeah, that was me too. He
didn't bend you over.
He ran a train, unfortunately.
He didn't bend you over as bad as he bent me over.
I mean, I didn't score over 100.
But he didn't beat you by double. He didn't double you.
That's very true. He did not do that.
He doubled me.
Dude, Nate has been on a tear, hence the rank 3. I think your team has been very good. This week, who do you have out? Let's see. Tony Pollard and Hollywood Brown. So
that's unfortunate. Your best receiver and your best running back. So I hope you can survive this week. But
we'll see. Going up against Matt Apple, it could be tough.
It's looking a little murky.
We'll see. I mean, we didn't really talk about your team at all. Jalen, Josh Jacobs, and James Cook. Those are 3 fantastic players. Devontae Adams has been so much better than I thought. 100%. I'm sorry. I thought that this man is elderly.
Acting like he's not a Hall of Famer. Get
32. I know he's a Hall of Famer. I didn't say that. I said that I don't think he's going to be as effective. And that's because I thought Puka was going to be so far and beyond. And he still is. Puka is still that guy, even with the Devontae Adams doing all this.
But the nice thing is when Puka gets hurt, Devontae can carry that load. And it's the Matthew Stafford effect. Matthew Stafford makes wide receivers great. It is what it is.
And I've been talking about these couple players that scored 4 touchdowns in 3 weeks. Devontae Adams has 5 in 2 weeks.
I got him in the redraft, so
crazy, man. This man has been fantastic. His yards, 35 and then 60.
Yeah.
So he's just a red zone guy. But that's what you want. Josh Downs, let's see how he's been. Solid for the past 4 weeks.
Yeah.
He missed. It looks like he missed week 7, but he looks good. Solid.
Juwan Jennings look great.
12 points. Yeah.
Never mind. Good.
He looked fine. He got a touchdown. I get why you're saying great. Yeah. DJ Moore, though. Want to talk about him real quick?
Best game of the season. And he proved that he still had 1 or 2 of those games left in the tank for him. So
that's fair. He's only 28. This man's 28.
7 years in the league, though. 28 is basically like 35.
Sure, man. Sure.
Same age as you.
28. I'm 29, man.
Oh, shit.
Hot damn. I should be playing football. TJ Hawkinson's fucking trash. I don't give a shit about TJ.
Number 2.
Moving on to number 2, moving up 2 spots, also has been on a tear, except for last week. Couldn't overcome me. Chris, you are here at number 2.
Chris, man, what else is there to say, man? The trades are working out in your favor.
They are. Zonovan Knight, Bam Knight. I thought those were 2 different players for some reason. I didn't know why he's listening to Zonovan on Sleeper.
They're the same. They're the same person.
As far as I know,
oh,
right?
Okay.
Am I wrong? I feel like he's been in the league forever. Anyway, moving on from him, Alec Pierce, another Colts wide receiver who does really well every once in a while.
He's been playing better than you would expect him to play.
Yeah.
JSN wide receiver 1.
Crazy, man. He made last week so stressful for me. Like I love when he does well because he's on the Seahawks, but when I'm playing against him, I can't stand it, man.
He didn't even score a touchdown either. He
no.
20 on no touchdowns, which is crazy.
8 receptions, 129 yards. Crazy.
4 of them in Chase.
Nico. Genty got 17 points.
Nice.
Really good. Just lost a heartbreaker, though.
Crazy game.
Oh, I felt so bad for the Raiders. I'm sorry, man. Kevin, if you're watching this, I feel so sorry. I don't think he does, but if you ever do, I'm sorry that your Raiders lost like that.
And
nobody deserves that.
They also, the Jaguars kicker broke the NFL record, 68-yard.
He sure did.
So if he missed it, the Raiders would have won that game.
Congratulations to Little.
Yep.
Did that. Let's see. Rashee Rice, unfortunately, on bye this coming week.
Well, who would have thought a year out and just comes back like it's nothing? Unbelievable. You would have thought there would have been like a game or two where he's off.
I mean, you see when Mahomes doesn't have Rashee, like he loves focusing on Rashee. I don't know what it is. I don't watch Chiefs games that often. Sorry. Sue me.
Who would? Fucking they get 0 penalties the whole game.
Right. But it seems like Rashee is just the guy that you look for. He's a safety blanket, and he gets it done week after week.
We talk about, you know what? We talk about Bijan and JT. Rashee and JSN is going to be a force to deal with.
100%. And if Nico can turn it around too,
And Nico's not even playing bad. It's just, I mean,
he's missing some games. He's scoring really low and then scoring pretty. I mean, 22 is his highest this year, which isn't fantastic for him.
No.
He did better last year. Let's see. At tight end, you got Harold Fannin. That's good. I mean, he's okay every once in a while. Anyway, I think your team is really good. That's why you're at number 2. But it's nothing compared to Sammy.
Number 1.
Yeah, number 1, moving up another spot. Sammy, you are returning up here.
You have shut all of us up this past season, into this season. 7-2, best record in the league. You are going to have a little bit of a tough time this week when you have Christian Watson and Keon as starters. Luckily, you basically have a bye week against our rated number 12 in the league, Eric. So it is what it is. But I mean, I like Jalen Warren. I like Kyron. So
yeah, I mean,
Laporta had a great game last week.
Looking at this team, you don't have like superstars except for Allen and Chase. They're just all very good players. They're just not superstars.
You're an upgraded version of Tommy's team.
Hot damn, man. This is crazy.
You really are.
Josh Allen, obviously, and then, yeah, Jamar Chase and George Pickens both on bye this week, so that's going to hurt. But on the other side is Eric, so how much is it really going to hurt? I can say that when he plays other people. When he doesn't play me, he's awful. But when he plays me, he's a goddamn juggernaut. Anyway, change your name, Eric. Yeah, Sammy, your team is right now, it's the cream of the crop. You have risen to the top. And yeah, 7-2 speaks for itself.
Husband snipping on your heels, though.
We'll see. Moving on from our power rankings, we are going to go into our predictions. From week 8, I went 2-4, and Gifford went 1-5. We both did so poorly, and it feels like almost every week. Yeah. It's so rare that we go over 500. Brutal. Anyway, moving to this week, we got me versus Tatani. And I'm going to keep it quick. Let's go 5 minutes for this last section.
There we go.
Me versus Tatani, I'm going me. I think I'm starting a new leaf, and we're going to start on our win streak. Unfortunately, Dak and T. Higgins are both on bye, but I got my man J.J. McCarthy, who I've never said a bad thing about, on my team now. So let's hope that Tatani has one of his bad weeks. Moving to Apple versus Nate, and it's a toss-up. It's a 50-50 game. Right now, Sleeper says 56-44. And everywhere but, I'd say, quarterback, Apple's team looks better.
Yeah.
But I'm going with Nate. I think there's something in the water over there in the Tri-Cities.
Nate has been a tear. I do not like your quarterback, Apple, but I got you this week, man. I think Judkins comes back from a performance where he didn't play very well, and Garrett might play well, so we'll see.
That's the logical choice, but I'm going with Nate. Chris versus Paris. Paris has been on a backslide, but she does now again have Lamar and Henry, and when they play together, they can be really good. Egbuka hasn't been as good as you want. You said it earlier during the power rankings. Chuba Hubbard is the backup. Tyrone Tracy is ass. And then, overall, I think especially if Bucky Irving comes back, Chris can take this one.
Yeah, it's been so hard to beat Chris this year, just in the manner he wins. It's really hard to beat him. So I'm going with Chris here.
If you do not have Bucky this week, you're going to have to go with Zonovan. And right now, it looks like Bucky's not practicing, so good luck.
Crazy.
Moving on to Scott versus Tommy. Without Patrick Mahomes, I mean, two players can win you a week, but I don't think that it happens this week. I think that Scott can take this one over. I think, his team is really good.
His team is really good, but I'm going with Tommy here. I'm just going against the grain. This isn't the first time Tommy's pulled something out of his ass before, and he's going to somehow win this week. And I don't know how.
I mean, I don't know what players are out there for Tommy. You got Fields, Purdy, Mariota, Tua, Bryce Young, Geno Smith.
He has Aaron Rodgers on his bench.
Aaron Rodgers on his bench? I didn't even see that. My bad. Okay. Well, I'm going with Scott. Scott, you're going to take this one. Moving on to Sammy versus Eric. And to me, this one is a no-brainer. I think that Sammy, I just went over your team. I think that your team is going to beat Eric's team.
I'm going with the upset here. I do not like Keon and Christian Watson at that spot. I think Eric, if he switches out, I think Eric has a chance to win this week. I think Eric wins.
I think that's fair. I mean, Jake Ferguson's on bye, so I hope that you set your lineup this week, Eric. But Sammy, I think that Sammy's team is just so good, and she's really good at eking out wins.
It would be nice for Eric to drop her down a notch, because we need to put her down.
I mean, he's the Kingslayer, so, I mean, maybe. We'll see. Call him Gore, because he's out here butchering gods. Moving to Gifford versus Brittany. Last one of the week. And I think this could be a really good one. If Gifford has one of his high-scoring weeks, Brittany scores over 110 almost every week. I'm going with Brittany.
You have to. She just scores more on a more consistent basis. I had scored 100 2 times in a row, but I had a slump last week. But I have to go with myself. I do not have high hopes this week, though. I really don't. Hopefully I get surprised, but...
I think Addison's going off against Baltimore. I think that's going to happen. Herbert versus Pittsburgh might be a little tough, though. Yeah. But you said Tez Johnson's going to go off?
He's going to have to beat Amon-Ra, Tyler Warren, and Devon Achane, so yes.
We'll see. All right, yeah. I'm going Brittany, you're going you. That's all we have for TuddyTalk Week 10. Thank you all for joining us. And the trade deadline next week, so be aware.
Please make offers, improve your team. We are getting into the final weeks till playoff time.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.